Hey, how's it going? So, firstly, if you're enjoying the clips that we're putting out there, please subscribe and share your comments and that. And we are appreciating the comments that we are starting to get. And I want to talk to you about strangers. So, as kids, we were taught by our parents never to talk to strangers. So, it was always drilled into our heads. Don't talk to strangers. Well, the most of us, that was the way we were taught. So, we were taught in that manner, and eventually it sits in our brain. Don't talk to strangers. But the problem is, as we grow up, it changes. Then we need to talk to strangers. Because we go for a job interview, we're talking to a stranger. We open a business, we're constantly talking to strangers. We are working at certain service deliveries, we are talking to strangers. So it becomes the opposite. So we get taught, don't talk to strangers, which is right while you're growing up. But the problem comes in as we grow up, we need to talk to strangers, because the more we talk to strangers, the more we actually getting ourselves out there, depending on what career we've actually taken. But the majority of us will end up having to have discussions with strangers. And we need to now start changing the way we think, and we need to start putting ourselves out there, because the more you put out yourself, the more results that you're going to achieve. So you need to learn how to talk to strangers. You need to know how to address it. And at times I've also seen it, because a lot of people are too scared to talk to strangers. They actually never ever reach their potential. And people actually avoid that confrontation, and at the end of the day, they rather do things on a telephone or try to text, because they don't know how to talk to strangers. So as we grow up, we will have to talk to strangers. So just keep that in mind, work on it. And I know sometimes it's just the opposite of what we've been taught, and that's actually pretty bad, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You will end up talking to strangers. You must talk to strangers if you need to get yourself to the next level. So I hope that helps you. And I hope it doesn't confuse you, because you've been taught one way. Now you're going to start pushing yourself another way. But once again, you remember that you are born with greatness, and you have the potential for greatness, and nobody can stop you but you. Always keep that in mind. And we will never give up. Cheers.